Shalom. This is to all Israelite groups and all Israelite communities and all breakoffs from One West and breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs. No matter what rainbow uniform you wear, red, white, purple, and white, all white, it don't matter. You should all treat the ISUPK like your weird, misunderstood Sabbaths. You shouldn't do anything until you counsel with the ISUPK. We'll tell you when and what to eat. We'll tell you who to marry. We'll tell you who to have sex with and how. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your wives. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your kids, your brothers, your sisters, your parents, your friends, everybody. We'll tell you when and how to pray. We'll tell you how to direct your life in a way that's pleasing to the Most High God of Israel and our Black King Yahushua, a.k.a. Jesus Christ. We will be to you instead of a God. Just like the Most High told Moses in Exodus 4:16 that Aaron would be to him instead of a mouth and he would be to Aaron instead of a God, that's what we'll do for you. It is what you all need because none of you know what the fuck you are doing. I pray you understand. Shalom.
Natalanawa. Lakam. Kam. Yawam. Wasalaka now. Kawawapa now. Kasalaka now. Kawawata now. Kawawapya now. Walanaya. Dabaya'a Nawa. Tabayanawa. Basanaya 1. Banasai 1. Abal. Hashanawa. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Wahala. Arata. Lahata para. The Avanawa. Laiwalanya. Aman. In the English. Our Father. Which art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. On earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. From thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it. Prayer to the power in Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai. Babakashah. Natalanawa. Hakak. La Pa'ah. Kal Matawa. Hakak. Latahar Matazarayim. Hakak. Lahakwim. Hamathim. Hakak. Arakawaf. Hatabahala. Lagershan. Ba'ashem Yahushai. The Wadaman. In the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahushai. Please give us the power. Power to heal all manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to raise the dead. Power to cleanse the lepers. Power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushai. Thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in Hebrew. Asha Ayanya. All Haharyam. Ma'ayan. Yaba'ah. Isaiah Ma'am. Yahweh. Asha. Shamayam. Wa'aratazah. Al Yathan. Lamawat. Regalka. Al Yanawam. Shamarka. Hana La'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yayashan. Shalmar. Yasharala. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Al Yad. Yamyanka. Yawamam. Hashamash. La'ayaka. Wayarak. Balayala. Yahweh. Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamar.
Makarai.
Makarai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Athnapashka.
Ashnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar Tazahaka.
Yashamar Tazaka.
Wabawaka.
Wabawaka.
Mayata.
Mawada.
Wide Awalam.
Wad Amalam.
English. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From which cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Yahweh,
My help comes from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
From this time
From this time
forth,
forth,
even forevermore.
even forevermore.
The blessings. Barakatah in Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Rakatah Yahweh.
Why Yahweh Shai?
Why Yahweh Shai?
Why Mayakala?
Why Ma'akala?
Why Alahayim?
Why Alahayim?
Mataza Ba'ai?
Mataza Ba'ai.
Alawap Yahana?
Alawap Yahana.
Ha Alawapyum?
Ha Alawapim.
Ha Saranyum?
Ha Samayim.
Ha Quatazanyum?
Ha Quatazayim.
Ha Kararyum?
Ha Ko'ayim.
Why Aquathium?
Why Aquatim.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Why Shem Yahweh Shai?
Bashim Yahweh Shai.
The water Aman.
Wada
In English, bless you Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Michael.
And Mike.
And the angels.
And the angel.
Commanding General Yohanan.
Commander General.
The generals.
The general.
The captains.
The captain.
The officers. The troopers.
The troop.
And the sisters.
And the sister.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
Psalms 83 in Hebrew. Alanayim.
Alanayim.
Aldamaya.
Adamayim.
Lakar.
Lakar.
Al Thakarash.
Al Thakarash.
Al Thashquat.
Al Thashquash.
Al Kayahana.
Al Hana.
Awayab Yaka.
Awayab Yaka.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Wamashana Yaka.
Wamashana Yaka.
Nashawa.
Nashawa.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Alamaka.
Alamaka.
Yarayamya.
Yarayamya.
Sawad.
Sawad.
Wayathayazawa.
Wayatazawa.
Al Tazapanyo Yaka.
Al Tazabanya Yaka.
Awarwa.
Awaria.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakyata.
Walakakyata.
Magaya.
Magaya.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yasakar.
Shem Yasharala.
Shem Yasharala.
Iwad.
Awad.
Let me see. Salakia. Kaya Nawatazawa.
Kaya Nawatazawa.
Lab.
La.
Yakagwa.
Lakabwa.
Al Yaka.
Al Yaka.
Barya.
Bara.
Yak Yakatharwa. So brain's small. Yakarathwa.
Yaparatwa.
Ahoya.
Aharya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashamayam.
Wayashamayam.
Mawahaba.
Mawaba.
Yashabya.
Yashab.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Aman.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zarawai.
Zarawai.
Labanya Lawat.
Labanya Walawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Ashalaham.
Ashalaham.
Kamadyan.
Kamadyan.
Kasayar Sarai.
Kasayar Sarai.
Kayabyan.
Kayabyan.
Banakal.
Banakal.
Kwayashwan.
Kawashwan.
Nashamadwa.
Nashamakwa.
Ba'ayan Da'ara.
The Bayan Yahaba.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La'adama.
La'adama.
Shayatamwa.
Shaladamwa.
Nadayabmawa.
Nada Mabwa.
Ka'arab.
Ka'arab.
Wakazaba.
Wakazabra.
Wakazabak.
Wakazabak.
Wakatazamanai.
Wakatazamanan.
Ka Nasa Yakamwa.
Ka Nasa Nakamwa.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amarwa.
Amara.
Nayarosha.
Na'arashah.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Ath.
Ah.
Nawath.
Nawa.
Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Shayathamwa.
Shalathamwa.
Kagagala.
Kagagala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanya Raka.
Lapanya Bakwa.
Kaash.
Ka'ash.
Thabaya Yara.
Saba'ara Yara.
Wakalahaba.
Wata La Yahara.
Salahat.
Talahat.
Haryam.
Ayarum.
Kum Tharapadma.
Tom Tarapama.
Basarika.
Wasarayaka.
Wabasawapaka.
Wabasawapaka.
Thabahalam.
Sabahalu.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Panyaham.
Payam.
Kualawan.
Kalawam.
Wayabakwashwa.
Wayabakwashwa.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Wayabalawa.
Walabayawa.
Ayad.
Ayad.
Wakarapawa.
Wakapara.
Wayabadwa.
Wayabara.
Wayadawa.
Wayadara.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Atha.
Ata.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Labaka.
Labaka.
Ayawan.
Ayawan.
Alkal Arataza.
Alkarai. Alawatza.
This ain't great. Give me 1 second. We're gonna have to get that in English. Gotcha. Swallow.
Yeah.
No, just gotta get the word and do it. Do it the easy way. Give me a second. Psalms 83. Keep not in English. Keep not thy silence, O God.
Keep not thy silence, O God.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O God.
Be not still, O God.
For lo,
Lo,
thine enemies make a tumult.
thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
And they that hate thee have lifted up their heads.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy
And
people.
consulted against thy hidden
And
ones.
consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation.
That the name of Israel
In the name of Israel,
may be no more in remembrance.
shall be no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together
For they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against
They
thee.
are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom
The tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites
and the Israelites,
of Moab
Moab,
and the Hagarenes,
and Hagarenes,
Gabal
Gabal,
and Ammon
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
Amalek,
the Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur is also joined with them.
Assur is also joined with
They
them.
have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Selah.
Salah,
Do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kison,
at the brook of Kison,
which perished at Endor.
which perished in Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung before the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make their nobles like
and
Oreb,
like Zeb.
and like Zeb,
Yea,
yea,
all their princes of Zebah,
all the princes of Zebah,
and as Zalmunna,
and as Amunah,
who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the houses of God in possession.
the houses of God in possession.
Oh my God,
Oh my God,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the fire burneth the wood,
as the fire burneth the wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
and as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy tempest,
with thy tempest,
and make them afraid
and make them afraid
with thy confounded,
let them be confounded
and trouble forever.
and trouble forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
and men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone is Yahweh,
whose name alone is Yahweh,
art the most high over all the earth.
art the most high over all the earth.
Appreciate y'all coming out. Gonna close the Feast of Unleavened Bread today, and we're gonna begin the the countdown towards the Feast of First Fruits, also known as in the world as the Pentecost. That'll be the next time we come together, next high holy day. But we're gonna go ahead and do what's right by the Most High and thank Him for this feast of unleavened bread that we had. Say the water to Him for the feast of unleavened bread, the water for last feast Passover. Who knows? If it be His will, it'll be the last ones we have because it would mean we're getting ready to get up out of captivity. You know what I'm saying?
Come.
Right there. We're going to read from Leviticus the 23rd. All right.
Come.
In 1 second here. We're going to start at Leviticus 23rd and 4th chapter, and we're going to read on to the 22nd. We're going to have priest and officer Taquan is going to read it the Hebrew and then the English.
Starting verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is where just to let y'all know, everyone that's in the room, you brothers and your sisters that you came, and even the kids that y'all have. Leviticus 23rd, starting at the 4th verse, is where the high holy days are. You know what I'm saying? Get that ingrained yourself and start practicing those. All of your 7 high holy days, because your Sabbath day is actually a high holy day. We just get one every week. You know what I'm saying? And of course, the other 2 days that we celebrate, Feast of Purim, which is a 2-day feast, and Hanukkah, which is that's an 8-day feast. Those are not necessarily high holy days, but they are holy memorials. We keep those days as well. Those will be in other scriptures that we'll bring out, but we're going to keep this lesson straight on Leviticus 23. Start the 4th chapter. We're going to get it in Hebrew and in English.
Come on. It's the Leviticus chapter 24, verse 23, verse 4. Salaki. Yawamat. Kapamat. Kapawata. Kalat. Katamat. Kamatat. Tazayad. Kumalat.
Real quick, Slocky. 1 second. Because you are not in 23. Right. Leviticus 23. Start the 4th verse.
Alamatazai. Alamatazai. Daf. Yahweh. Zaquaad, Kawa'awa, the Wa'ad, the Wakaya, Kawa'aba, Yama'a, Yamatazawa, Gazadawa, Gadazayawa,
You're not you the fifth person. You got four, just read four and then read four names.
Oh, come on.
Just go one at a time.
All right.
Y'all bear with us. We had a whole bunch of audio problems. We're getting it all straightened out.
Okay, this is 23. Come on. This Leviticus chapter 23, verse 4. These are the feasts of the Lord, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons.
Basically letting you know that according to what the calendars we had back then, which was basically the moon, you knew your days and your nights. You knew night was first, and then you knew day was second. We already knew that. And according to that, how we did the calendar every year is how we celebrated the feast. The beginning of the year for us was 2 weeks after the Passover. You can look on so-called Jewish calendars now and see it named as the month of Abib. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it would have another name in the Hebrew, right? Really got the wares to look that up right now. But on this Gregorian calendar we own, it would be in between the middle of March all the way to the middle of April. That's the beginning of the year for us every year. So like earlier in the year when I go to slavery and have everybody wish me a happy New Year, I was kind of letting them know I'll let you know when it is New Year.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't mess around. I don't mess around with cats saying too much to them talking about Happy New Year when we still in the winter. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As just somebody, and I'm talking about our people. Forget the heathens. I'm talking about our people. You know
Cold con.
But we just gotta get. I guess the only thing you really can do is just pray they get to the understanding pretty soon. You know what I'm saying? Pray they get into this body and start learning from the men of the Lord, the priests and the prophets.
Okay.
All right, we're just gonna get verse 5 now. 5 in Hebrew and then 5 in English.
This is Leviticus chapter 23, verse 5 in the Hebrew. Why?
Oh man,
Why?
okay.
Makala, Iowa, La Aman, La Ada, the Y, La Ada Y, Gawaya, Ma'ayola, Gamaya.
Now read 6 now.
Nah, just don't finish on the finish 5.
Son, it's like that.
Gamaya, Yahweh. It's Leviticus chapter 23, verse 5 in the English. Like in the 14th day of the first month, at evening. So like at evening is the Lord's Passover.
All right, so it's letting you know on 14th day of the month, basically the 2 weeks into the month, that's the Lord's Passover. You know what I'm saying? So two weeks, 14 days, first 14 days, and then you start preparing the Lord's Passover. You know what I'm saying? That's the beginning of the year for us. You know what I'm saying? That's right. And we had that last Saturday, had the glorious Passover. Everybody was there. everybody, all you brothers and sisters in the room were all there. So only thing we do over now is one of two things. If we have another Passover next year, it'll be even more glorious because it seems like it grows every year. Or if it's the last Passover, just go ahead and bring on the wars, man.
That's right.
Bring on the downfall of this modern day Babylon, man. We'll cheer for it. You know what I'm saying? We'll drink wine, we'll drink strong drink, get ourselves somewhere in a bunker and wait till this empire falls and is destroyed, man.
Right. That's right.
Because we know that salvation is at hand.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying? All right, we're going to go ahead and read verse 6 in Hebrew and then in English.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 6 in the Hebrew. Ya'atazawad. Ayawa. Yazar.
I got an hour drive. I ain't gonna drink no more of that bomb sauce. I got an hour drive once I go over here.
Yazada. Yazadawa. Ya. How? Hatazala wala. Halazala one Yahweh. It's like ma'ataz wa'atza. It's like I'm trying to get there. Wa'atza. Yahweh. Tzayakat. Yawa. The Wakaya. This is Leviticus chapter 23 in the English. Verse 6. And on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread unto the Lord. 7 days ye must eat unleavened bread.
All right, now how many of y'all in Israel did that correctly this year? Most high in Christ. Everybody in the room. Everybody in the room, man. Yeah. That's how you do it. And I gotta say big up to you sisters, man, because y'all are every year coming up with new creative ways to do that unleavened bread. And I want to see what y'all got next year for real. I want to just the Dallas school. I'm gonna charge all the sisters to make unleavened bread. One sister per day for the 7 days. I want to see what they got.
That's something
All of them. How are you?
That's something in there right now.
Sister Rapawa done already hooked up something. Well, bring them on. Bring them on. We closing the feast. Bring them on, man. Y'all give Rapawa a hand, man. We're gonna do it the right way. There you go. What's on great? The water to you mighty men, man. The water. We don't even close it the right way, man. All right, but yeah, that's something every year we're gonna for 7 days. Like, you know, Passover begins it all. For 7 days, it's unleavened bread. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Give it up to Nakaba Gabar's real Rapawa. Who's trying to be the most badass sister in Dallas, man. She in the running too, goddammit. Right now she running away. Okay, let's get back on task though. But yeah, 7 days unleavened bread. You're supposed to have all the 11 out of your house before you even make the trip next year. Just be sure y'all remove all 11 items from the house. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what's 11 and what's not, call your camp leader, i.e. me, and call. Or if you won't, you can't reach me. You got AI on Google.
Right.
Just tap in what it is you got. They'll let you know whether it's baking powder or yeast in it, and you go from there. You know what I'm saying?
Come.
Obviously, I mean, some self-autonomy goes into it. Obviously, there's no leaven in vegetables or fruit. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's all to the good. You're good on that. But anything else you may have a question about, just go in and give a call. You know what I'm saying? All right. As for 7 days, we're wrapping that up now, today. The end of we're closing the Feast of Unleavened Bread and preparing to do 50 days before we have another high holiday. Feast of First Fruits, or the Feast of Weeks, also called the Pentecost. We're gonna dig a little bit into all of the high holidays and feasts in this chapter, and then we'll go on and close out. But let's get where we're now. Verse 7.
Verse 7.
Let's get verse 7 in Hebrew and then in English.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 7. Yahatazah.
While I have some more Rapal Watts fine unleavened bread. Oh, yeah.
Kawalayada. The Kawad. Dayabah. Yahweh. Labat. Tawat. Yahatazat. Black. No, she's I lost my place. Salaki. Okay. Hamalatazat. Ayabar. Zo. The Abayah. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 7 in the English.
The best unleavened bread in Dallas. Right there.
Hands down. Hands down.
Hey, Nagaba, tell her she has Shadi and Daquan's 100% approval. Oh, yeah. What about you, Ike? What you think?
Yeah, I love it.
Say like
Don't agree.
Yeah, right. Add Gadal Ahmad to that too. Go ahead, boy. I'm so lucky, man.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 7. In the first day, ye shall have a holy convocation. You shall do no servile work therein.
All right. The more you start keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, the more the Lord will put you in a position to where even in captivity, you'll be able to keep your high holidays and feast days. If y'all are in a situation where y'all have to work, just be sure to contact your camp leader and contact me, and I'll hook y'all up with a letter to get y'all out of that. You know what I'm saying? Next year. Because as Israelites, our high holidays are in the Bible, so they have to be recognized. Though we know this ain't a religion, we can certainly file this on the religious feast day, you know what I'm saying? Or religious high holy day. So don't let the fact now, if you need that slavery to pay that rent, yeah, go on and do your thing. But the more you get into this body and into this truth, you won't do any servile work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I know in the beginning I did servile work, and then after a while, the Most High started putting me into taking me into slaveries where I wouldn't have to do work on the weekend. Right now, I don't work Saturdays and Sundays. And my company, if I give them ample time and a heads up, they'll say, "Okay, cool. We'll let you go ahead and do your thing." You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, and I go according to calendar.
Right.
Yeah, every year we put that calendar out. If it's a high holiday day I need off on, all I gotta do is tell them in advance. You know what I'm saying? And they let me do it. Right. So
Everybody ain't got that luxury.
The scriptures say. What was I thinking about? The scriptures say that when you follow him, I'm paraphrasing, He'll make even your enemies. You know what I'm talking about.
Just gonna ask you that, sir. I'm gonna ask you that precept.
I'm gonna look that up and get it to you before we get up out of here. But
I'm gonna look it up right now.
you know, even your enemies will bow to you. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So just keep, when you get into this body, you blacks and Hispanics, get into this body with your whole heart, man. And the Lord will sit up there and make these devils move around for you.
That's right.
Know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I found it, sir.
Go ahead, read that out.
Come.
Let them know where you're at.
Come. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 7. When a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him.
Give Nagabaga Bar a hand, man. That's the one I was looking for, right there. Now, see, if I was prudent, I'd be trying to find precepts for that right now. But now we're gonna stay on task. We're gonna stay on task, man. Maybe I'll look that up afterwards. We're gonna go ahead and get verse 8 in Hebrew and in English. Go ahead.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 8 in the Hebrew.
Oh, she made more.
Come, that's a whole lot more.
Yata Gawata Za'a Kwa La'a Taba Yahweh Moab Yahweh Gawaza Taza'ad the Ma'alawad Zakawa'a Kwadawa Kakak Sawakat Ayawa Lada the Iowa.
Yeah, tell us, sister, we need that recipe, man.
Come.
God damn it.
This is Leviticus chapter 23, verse 8 in the English.
Need a fan, huh? Need a fan.
Need a fan. Yes.
Turn on the AC song.
Yeah, turn the AC on. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord 7 days. In the 7th day is an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
Okay, so letting you know that on 7 days there's no servile work. So if you had a house and you had property, you wouldn't even let your slaves do servile work. Hold on 1 second, y'all. What's up? All right, so just be sure you get make some kind of alternate where you can go ahead and get what you need tonight. All right. Okay, right now I'm doing class, so we have to talk about it later. No sweat, as long as you get it. All right then, Lord of Christ. Kids. All right, where are we now?
Verse 9.
Verse 9
in the Hebrew.
Okay, go ahead. We'll do 9 in the Hebrew. Excellent job with that unleavened bread, sis. Excellent job.
I made you something special.
Yes, you did.
Leviticus chapter 23,
23 verse 9. Go ahead.
verse 9 in the Hebrew. I see my face back again. Yeah. Verse 9 in the Hebrew. Yada'adawa Yahweh Ka Za'awa.
Okay, so y'all understand. Yeah, go ahead and get it in.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 9 in the English. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying.
Okay, so y'all do understand the whole point of holy convocation, right?
Come
That's how all of it's all the high holy days start with us doing right what we're doing right now. When we opened the Feast of Unleavened Bread, you saw the school got involved. We opened it while we were still in Atlanta, and then we're closing it now. We're doing that all over the country. ISUPK schools closing the Feast of Unleavened Bread right now. Give it up to ISUPK. Okay. Now here, the Most High is going to lay out all the days. Now we're going to lay out all the high holy days, holy convocations. We're going to start reading in verse 10, both in Hebrew and in English.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 10 in the Hebrew. Da God. Kawad. Gaya.
Have brothers and sisters started eating yet?
Yawa'ata. Yawa'at. Yahad. Ya'atamat. The quat. The thought will lie. But the Zai, Yawah.
Just make sure I got the language.
Kadawad. The Ta'a. The Ma'at. Yakotazar. La. Hadad. Hakawata. Yama'adabad. Zaba'a. The Ayawam. For Ma'adawada. Ma'adawat. Kwaza'a. Tazar. Kwaba'ata Yadada. Kwa'atazat. Yabba. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 10 in the English. Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when ye become unto the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruit of your harvest unto the priest.
Okay, y'all kind of have a general understanding of the Feast of First Fruits.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? During this time, you're supposed to have already done planted your crop, had your crops. So then when it comes in the season, they're ready in 7 weeks. You know what I'm saying? 50 days basically. Feast of First Fruits or Pentecost. And the best of your fruits, that goes to the Most High. You give that to the priest. You understand?
Okay.
All right, verse 11.
Verse 11. It's Leviticus chapter 23, verse 11 in the Hebrew. Yaba'atamai. Hotat. Atah. Yazabah. Yabatah. Yahweh. Kobazaya one. Za'at Lawad. Kamat. Yakawat Ash. Yabala'ah. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 11 in the English. And he shall wave the sheaf before the Lord to be accepted for you on the morrow after the Sabbath. The priest shall wave it.
Okay, so yeah, the priest at that time would then take care of the waving, but basically that sacrifice was for him. And if it was a good fruit and vegetable offering, I mean, your barley, your wheat, if all that was good, you know it because the priest wouldn't have anything to say. You know what I'm saying? It was our custom to always the best of it. You know what I'm saying? You don't cheat the Lord. You know what I'm saying? If you gave the priest the worst of it, it's almost like slapping the Lord in the face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? More or less what the Lord wants when we're doing like in a feast of unleavened bread when we're getting leaven out the house, or the feast of first fruits when you're giving him the best of your crop. All you're doing is you're showing the Lord obedience. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he doesn't eat, so he don't need your fruit, and he doesn't cook, so he don't care about what the leaven is in your crib. It's all about obedience. These acts are supposed to symbolize something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like in the case of the Feast of Unleavened Bread, we had to get up out of Egypt. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have time to sit up there and let cooked bread sit so the yeast could rise. We didn't have time for that. We needed something to eat on the way. You know what I'm saying? We were getting the hell out of there. So, and with the Feast of First Fruits, all that is designed to make you appreciate the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And everything he did to get you out of captivity, get you out of Egypt and future captivity. You know what I'm saying? Let's go with, where are we now? Verse 12?
Verse 12.
Yeah.
Come on. It's Leviticus chapter 23, verse 12. Yahweh Goya Maya at Kwa Oya for Maya at Tazawa Taka Wa'at Lava'ata Yahweh. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 12 in the English. And ye shall offer that day when ye wave the sheaf and he lamb without blemish of the first year for a burnt offering unto the Lord.
Don't do like Abel did and give the Most High the worst lamb, one that was already lame, and not even the best of your crops. That's why the Lord hated Cain. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For that very reason. You're supposed to give the Lord the best of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He gave you the best.
Right.
Gave you the best and most fertile land after he got you up out of Egypt. Got all them Canaanites up out of the land of Canaan because they were doing all them unholy sacrifices and this, that, and the third. So he had Joshua go there and kill all them.
That's right.
Right.
And he gave you the best land.
Right.
Even today, as we sit here, Israel just going on the land, that whole area that they now call the Middle East, is still the most fertile. It's where all the good organic dirt is. It's where all the oil is. It's where all of the good resources is. Which is why we can't keep, the enemy up out of there.
Right.
But say that again.
So that's why they fighting us.
Oh yeah. That's what it's all about.
Right.
Hell, even the good petroleum. Don't let them tell you that it has anything else to do. It's all about natural resources.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why Esau and Ishmael are still over there fighting and getting ready to kill one another over land don't belong to either one of them.
Right.
That's right.
So-called white man is not a Jew. He's not an Israelite. He is forever and ever a gutter rat.
Right.
Right. Yeah, right.
That's what he is what he'll always be for water creatures.
That's right.
Right.
A damn gutter rat. And same with Ishmael. Ishmael is nothing but an old dust monkey.
Right.
That's all he is. Up there raising hell because we won't serve his little rock idol.
Yes,
And That's the whole reason he's going crazy over there, because he wants everybody to serve that idol.
Right.
And we ain't gonna serve it.
Right.
That's what's like. Not that, you got a few simple Negroes and simple Latinos. It's more and more Latinos getting into that nonsense. But now that the priests and the prophets are here, we're gonna shut all that down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're gonna close the church, we're gonna close the mosque.
Right.
None of it's good of our people. The only thing our people have ever needed is Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai.
Right. That's right.
And the only way to even learn how to say the names correctly and serve them powers correctly is right here in the ISUPK.
Right.
Right.
All right, let's move on to verse 13.
13. It's Leviticus chapter 23, verse 13 in the Hebrew. Right. Yahat Wa'a Ayawalam Kawa'atia Kawa'ad Kwata La Awa'aya Yahweh Ma'ad La'ad Za'ad Fa'ad Wa'a Awa'a. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 13 in the English. And the meat offering thereof shall be 2 tenths deals of fine flour mingled with oil, an offering made by fire unto the Lord for a sweet savory, and the drink offering thereof shall be of wine, the 4th part of an hin.
So that just cuts the scriptures to say, the game says we're not supposed to be drinking wine during a high holy day or during a class. We can cut them a number of ways, but that's just one. Feast of First, when we get to the Feast of First Fruits, man, the best crops can easily be eaten. No paper towel? Napkin? Okay. Give me another plate then. Just a couple. Gotcha. But you're supposed to have the best of your crops. You're supposed to have the best of your fruit. You're supposed to have an unblemished lamb. All that is part of the Feast of First Fruits. That'll be the next high holy day. That's 7 weeks, basically. 7 weeks from now. We all knew it was 50, in ancient times we knew 50 days. Go ahead, we're going to verse 14.
Come on. It's Leviticus chapter 23, verse 14 in the Hebrew. Yalazar, Yakwa'a, Yaka'ala, the Akar, Ad, Aza'ad, Ya'ada, Ya'aza'ad, La'ad, Ada'ad, Yalaha, Yama'ad, Yaka, Kabata, Yalaka, Awala, Alulam, Mala'a. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 15 in the English. It's like that. 14 in the English. And ye shall eat neither bread, nor parched corn, nor green ears until the self-same day that ye have brought an offering unto your God. it shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings.
Now y'all know who I'm gonna cut with that, right?
Right.
Who's that? Who?
Christian.
No, actually not Christians. You close though. Who am I gonna cut?
Fake Israelite.
There you go. Christian Israelites, fake Israelites. Believe it or not, before I came into the truth, I learned I was Israel, and they were teaching that you can't keep the high holy days without being in the land.
Right.
Like we got passports and we got money like that to just drop everything and go to a land that we ain't supposed to be in because we were kicked out of it.
Right.
And keep the high holy days. Saying right there, read that again in verse 14.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 14.
All y'all that's listening to us online, listen to this scripture real quick whenever and remember it when they tell you got to be in the land to keep the high holy days. Go ahead.
And ye shall eat neither bread, nor parched corn, nor green ears, until the same self day that ye have brought an offering unto your God. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings.
Throughout your generations in all your dwellings. The Lord knew we wasn't going to be in Israel when we got the Holy Spirit back.
Right.
He still wants his high holy days and feast days kept. Does he not? We just read it. So once again, you Christians and Christian Israelites, stop teaching. Because we know y'all are lust-filled bastards anyway. All y'all really want to do is marry white women and get pegged by your woman and all this other nonsense. Y'all, if y'all ain't gonna repent, just go on in and keep doing that. Let us do the teaching. Right? We are the ones authorized to teach. Let us teach.
Right.
Let's get verse 15, both in Hebrew and in English.
Come on. This is Leviticus chapter 23, verse 15 in the Hebrew.
Y'all don't even know the Hebrew alphabet correctly, and yet y'all trying to teach.
Right.
That nonsense out, man. Go ahead.
Come on. Y'all talking about Ma'ata, Yahweh, Salaki, Ya'atazad, Ma'awat, Hatat, Ayad, Hamad, Maya'ata, Waba'ah, Wakata'at, Yada'at, Ya'at, Ma'ata, Zazat, Leviticus chapter 23, verse 15 in the English. And ye shall cut, and ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the sheaf of the wave offering, 7 Sabbaths shall be completed.
So it's going into the whole 50 weeks. I mean, the whole 50 days right there, 7 Sabbaths. You put 50 days out, you're gonna celebrate 7 Sabbaths. You know what I'm saying? From the end of the feast of unleavened bread, you go 50 days, 7 Sabbaths. All right. Let's keep going. We're in 16 now, right?
Come on. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 16. Zahad, Mayawad, Mayata, Tayakaya, Kwaba'awa, Yaha, Yakaba'ata, Lakaba'a, Kwada'at, Hamada. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 16. even until the morrow, after the 7th Sabbath, shall ye number 50 days, and ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Lord.
It's just going into what we're talking about even further. You're supposed to make him another offering then, you know what I'm saying? After the Feast of Unleavened Bread, you're supposed to have a new meat offering for the Lord. It can be lamb, it can be goat, it can be ox. You know what I'm saying? I imagine the most high be okay with it with a nice thing, oxtail. You ain't good at oxtails, are you?
Oh, yeah. Look at the oxtail.
How come I know you all the time? Don't know that.
Man, I ain't been able to bring no good, to these feasts.
And
it's gonna be plenty to come. I'm gonna shout out a little bit.
All right.
You
You my witness to that, and you too. Little man, you my witness, okay?
I'm just showing y'all, I want my props too.
Little man gonna be my witness. The Quan said he got the oxtail game on lock.
Yeah, I got a little something.
All right then. Let's move on. We're in verse 17. Are we done?
17. Come. It's Leviticus chapter 23, verse 17 in the Hebrew. Wala'ata ta'aba'a la'a tabaqwa wama'aya I tazaria kuwata dala wala Yahweh. The Leviticus chapter 23, verse 17 in the English. Ye shall bring out of your habitations 2 wave loads of 2 tenth deals. They shall be of fine flour. They shall be baking with leavening. They are the first fruits unto the Lord. That's some kids.
Little man say hi. Say shalom. Next verse is what, 18?
Verse 18.
We'll get that.
Come. This is Leviticus chapter 23, verse 18 in the Hebrew. Make a little bit Yakawat Allah Ma'awa'at Ma'at Mort Makau Lala Kawa'a Ta Tazaba Ayat Gubba Ya'ad Wama Yama'a Ta'ad Taquat Karat Yahweh Ayawa Lakat Yaza'at Yatabaza'at Yabat La'at Yabat Latat Laquat Labat Yahweh. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 18 in the English. And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and 1 young bullock, and 2 rams. That shall be for a burnt offering unto the Lord, with their meat offerings and their drink offerings, even an offering made by fire of sweet savory unto the Lord.
Think about that. What did he say? He want 7 lambs, right? Without blemish. So we talked about a lamb in his first year, basically. Nothing wrong with it.
Perfect.
1 young bullock and 2 rams. So we talking about We talking about 2 wild goats, and we talking about 1 bull. We supposed to do it big on the Feast of First Fruit, man.
Come cook.
You talking about that? I mean, 1 ram. Now it's
You talking about 1 ram, 7 lambs?
7 lambs.
You talking about it was 2 rams actually.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if y'all ever seen big rams in the wild.
Yeah, 2 rams.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Tell you something. It gets serious at that Feast of First Fruits, man.
Right.
Because this is basically we're doing this for the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And you notice how it's a righteous feast? You know what I'm saying? I saw something so disgusting. I think it was last year or the year before. These brothers in this fake Israelite group made all this food on so-called Thanksgiving. Right. Now here it is. They supposed to be, in the truth so-called. So they sit up there and make a Thanksgiving feast for Yahushua. And I ain't never seen somebody who's knowingly an Israelite prepare so much pork in my damn life, man. I threw up looking at that, man.
Right.
Somebody gonna eat pork.
This one. He said this for Yahushua.
Right.
Yeah.
That was.
And I just imagine Yahushua bleeding out his eyes.
Damn.
Being so pissed off.
Disgusting.
Just busting a vessel damn near. Just literally telling the Lord, let me go so I can kill him.
Right.
Let me go so I can kill, especially that one brother about 400 pounds. Let me go and kill this real fast. Let's start it right now.
Like,
go ahead.
He looked like he got high blood pressure by the end.
Man, well, with all the swine he can come on, man.
Like he got high blood pressure.
All that pork, he ain't no way healthy.
Right.
I'm like, this nigga done lost his goddamn mind.
Right.
And he think Christ is somehow among that. You gotta be out your mind, man.
Nasty word.
Go ahead, bro.
Just like if I may say, I didn't know Israelites celebrated birthdays.
Man, look.
That's the first thing I learned.
It is all kinds of freaked out shit happening with you. The Lord is doing a hell of a job. Give him a hand for exposing these fake Israelite group, man. It ain't but one group.
Right.
It ain't but one school, man.
That's right.
Right. The ISUPK, where nobody eats pork.
That's right.
Nobody's getting pegged by their wife.
Right.
Right.
Nobody's going to Africa trying to convert Hamites.
Right.
That's right.
We're not doing none of this bull crap, man.
Right.
Damn.
Man, look, 1 West 125th Street, man. What's going on with our court?
He said it's still good though, it's just showing.
Okay,
showing
most high
no
Christ.
battery.
Okay, so it's low. All right, most high Christ. We're getting ready to wrap it a little bit anyway. But I just wanted to make sure that make sure that how Israel know the motion, man. The motion is ISUPK.com. The Lord is exposing these fake Israelite groups for a reason. He doing that so y'all can understand where it is y'all supposed to be.
That's right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all need us. We don't need y'all.
Right.
We know the motion. That's why we're here.
That's right.
Come on, verse 19 there.
Come on.
Let's get it.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 19 in the Hebrew. Ya'awazat wa'ab ayalam kawada ka'ad latazad laba'aya Kawad the wall, Zakah, Laka, Wa'a, Zagah. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 19 in the English. Then ye shall sacrifice one kid of the goats for a sin offering, and 2 lambs of the first year for a sacrifice of peace, a sacrifice of peace offerings.
That's why I don't call my children, my son's kids anymore, because kids are goats. Y'all understand? So that's why I call them my warriors, my soldiers. I might even say my children, but we don't do kids for that reason. Just the Holy Spirit doing this, changing me and making me better over the years. But read that verse again. Let's read that verse.
Verse 19. This is Leviticus chapter 23, verse 19 in the English. Then ye shall sacrifice 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and 2 lambs of the first year for a sacrifice of peace offering.
The reason he wants it in the first year because it's perfect. The lamb is perfect at that point. You know what I'm saying? He ain't been in the real long. He just got to optimum size, and that's a perfect sacrifice. Lamb is there for that reason. You know what I'm saying? That's why he wants it in the first year, a perfect sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? He don't want the oldest lamb you got. He don't even want the youngest. He want a perfect one in its first year. But we're gonna get the next verse 20.
This is Leviticus chapter 23, verse 20 in the Hebrew.
Shalom.
Yala'ata Yama'ad
What's that princess's name again?
Yahweh
Atlanta.
Ya'ad Yamatah
She ain't thinking about me. She
La'akwa Ayawat Tabaka Kaba'ata'a Yahweh A'ad Ya'ad Kaba'azah Quadal Quad Yahweh Ya'ah. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 20 in the English. And the priest shall wave them with the bread of the first fruits for a wave offering before the Lord. With the 2 lambs, they shall be holy to the Lord for the priest.
Hey, the holy diet was lambs. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we weren't the only people eating lambs, but we're the only people making it part of our celebrations. You know what I'm saying? Let's get verse 21.
It's Leviticus chapter 23, verse 21 in the Hebrew. The Kawa'ad, Gawadaza, Gadazawa, Ga'aza'ad, Yahweh. Kwa'ah, Kwadaza'ad, Kwa'ah, Kwa'ah. Yahweh, Lama'ak, Lamak, La'at, Ma'ayah, Mawaka, Ayalam, Agadah, Agadai, Tawa'ah, Laka'ah, Kwa'ak, Ka'ah.
I'm impressed.
Games.
This is Leviticus chapter 23, verse 21. Verse 21 in the English. And ye shall proclaim on the self-same day that it may be in holy convocation unto you. Ye shall do no servile work therein. It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings throughout your generation.
I'm just repeating what it said earlier. We're supposed to be keeping these days throughout your generations, meaning y'all got this truth. Y'all make sure these kids like young Helena, they're passing down to her kids when she's an adult. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
make sure that your sons, Officer Nakamura Gabar, when they get married, they pass these days.
Sir.
Get out of the spirit of this idolatry, because this is, according to Esau, it's Easter today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yet nobody in here is dealing with colored eggs because the Holy Spirit is involved with this truth, man.
That's right. Right.
Nobody's dealing with the bullshit crap. Nobody's celebrating to the Babylonian goddess Ishtar,
Right.
Who was a whore anyway when you get it when you
That's
read up
right.
on her. And it's a few other heathen goddesses come out of it.
Right.
But no, we don't deal in Easter at all. This is when we close on a high holy day, the Lord demanded.
Right.
Something the Christian church will never do. They'll never stand with the Lord. They'll always stand with white supremacy.
That's right.
Always.
That's right.
Right.
Because y'all Christian pastors are not men of the Lord. They're not men of God. None of them are.
Right.
Because Christ didn't even celebrate these days like Easter and Christmas and all this other nonsense. All right, we're going to get one more verse. We're going to get verse 22, and then we're going to go in and pray out. Thank y'all for joining. The water there, all Israel for joining us. So, give it up for priest and officer of the Quan, been hanging in there. With the Hebrew and the English. Go ahead, verse 22.
That's right.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 22. So I can look me up. Losing my place. Yagawata. Kwa'at. Kwa'azad. Kwa'azad. Lakak. Lakwa. Tamak. Wada'ak. Gakwa Zazah. Hakat Zazala. The Quat Za'a Lock the Ba'a Quaza Zaza Za'at Za'at Wa'ata Zazat Wajat the Howard for the A Zalaka. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 22. In the English, and when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners, Salaki, of thy field when thou reapest, neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of thy harvest.
That's right.
Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and to the stranger. I am the Lord your God.
And of course, the stranger is talking about the Israelites who are within your borders, who are within your home. And of course, to the poor, you're supposed to be looking out for the poor anyway.
Right.
We already know that. You know what I'm saying? You gonna go ahead?
It's like, sir, and that just go to show that this Bible is real, man. Because we have laws of the land. We got dietary laws. You got laws against your brother.
Civil laws, right?
Yeah, civil laws and everything like that. I mean, it's nothing that you can do to say that, hey man, this is fake. This is a fable.
Let me tell you something. These laws are, like it says in Deuteronomy, is our wisdom in the sight of the nations.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And had we kept that, we'd have been ruling the nations forever. We will when Christ returns. That's right. We ain't gonna know. It says in Daniel, our rulership is gonna last forever and ever.
That's right.
Right.
Don't take that, King. Daniel 7:18, I think it was. Read that for me. We'll wrap with that. Daniel 7:18. We'll pray out after that.
I was gonna say, if I may, these records and these laws, the whole world basically, you know what I'm saying, learn from them, and that's build nations.
Right.
Build, you know what I'm saying, how to govern nations. You know what I'm saying?
Everything we need is in that book. So when people try to gainsay, oh, the book's incomplete, the book left out books, the book can't be trusted, it's been tampered with, this, that, and the other. Let me ask you something. What part of not sleeping with your brother's wife wouldn't be beneficial to us?
Right.
What part of not selling your brother drugs wouldn't be beneficial to us?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Come.
Daniel 7, you say 7.
Don't steal, don't kill. Yeah, Daniel 7 and 18. How would that not be beneficial to us?
Right.
The brother that tells you that is a wicked and lustful brother.
Right.
Because he got all kinds of evil and all kinds of sin that he wants to do without conscience.
Right.
The sisters too. You know what I'm saying? A few of them ain't right either. Go ahead. 7 and 18.
Come on. It's Daniel chapter 7, verse 18 in the English. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess it. It's like, and possess the kingdom forever, even forevermore, forever and evermore.
We get the kingdom, we ain't gonna never let it go. We done learned our lesson.
Right.
We done had enough hell in our life for generations. So we get that kingdom like it says we're gonna get. We get it, we'll never have to worry about letting it go again. We're gonna rule these nations, we're gonna and God's law is gonna be law.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These feast days will follow us through all generations, and we'll see you again at the feast of first fruits. We'll do it in 50 days from now, man.
Come.
And we'll just keep this thing going on. So we're gonna go ahead and pray out. Prayer and the prayer to the power. We're gonna face east. ISUPK.com. Get in the nearest ISUPK school in your location.
Come.
Keep paying your tithes and your goodwill offerings. Go ahead and face east. All right. I will. I'll do the Hebrew. Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abinau. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Ayah. Hashem Kah. Yahweh. Olakuka. Dama'ah. Tzazikah. Ayah. Aisha. Barakazah. Kawah. Ayah. Hashemayim. Natalanawa. Lakam. Yawam. Salak now. Walk now. Kasalak now. Walk now. Wallah. Nasai one. Paul. Shine now. Leon. Rod. Ayalaka. Aman.
In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. On earth. Give us this day. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. From thine is the kingdom. The power. And the glory. Forever.
So be it.
Prayer to the power. Yahweh. Hashem Yahushai. Natalanawa. Akak. Lord Parah. Call Manawa. Akak. Latahar Hamatzariah. Lahakwayam. Amathia. Akak. Al-Kawaf. Atamala. Agrishan. Hashem Yahushai. Waraman.
In the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahushai. Give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits.
I got it.
No. Come on. No.
Shalom. This is to all Israel.